It was broadcast all around the world, but no one wanted to listen. We all knew the consequences. We just chose to ignore them. We had our chance.
Okay, here goes. It is currently 2:13 PM on the 26th of November 2018. My name is Robert Downs to be exact. I decided to make this video for anyone who wants to know what happened all those years ago. Turns out we don't all get robot butlers and flying cars in the future. That is but a fantasy compared to the living hell that we received. But in case you don't know what happened, allow me to enlighten you.
Life used to be pretty normal. Well, what we considered normal. Everyone went about their daily lives without any worries. Everyone was happy and lived without a care in the world. Little did we know that our normal lives were about to become anything but. In 2015, scientists in America and Russia discovered that if we continued to produce the amount of greenhouse gas that we were currently creating, the entire ecosystem would be thrown out of balance. But did anyone care? Of course not. We didn't listen to the scientists. Apparently we knew better than the experts. So life continued on, and we kept producing greenhouse gases, and continued living our normal lives, not knowing the damage that we were actually doing.
But in 2016, we were made to pay for our ignorance.
You see, all the hazardous gases that we had produced over the years had become acidic, and had caused the ozone layer to just burn away. This meant that the sun's UV rays could hit us with their full force, and boy did they hit us hard.
There was no zombie apocalypse, if that's what you were expecting. No. It was far worse than that. The average surface temperature of the Earth shot up to 46 degrees. People everywhere started to die. Our government had no solution, nothing to ease the pain. They left us and expected us to die like roaches. But not us. Me and my family were smart. We avoided the sun. During the day, we would hide in our shelter, and at night, we would gather supplies. Our plan was working well. Until one day, life threw me and my sister a curveball that we never saw coming. You see, all the pollution in the atmosphere had caused the clouds to become contaminated. So it no longer rained normal water. It began raining acid. One night, during one of these periods of acid rain, my parents were out gathering food. My sister and I managed to avoid the rain. My parents were not so lucky. The last words they ever spoke to me were "be good and stay safe."
To make matters worse, my sister went missing just 2 days later. All she left me was a small note. It read,
Robert, I've realised that I have to take care of myself. I know you're doing your best to keep us alive, and I'm not saying you're doing a bad job. It's just that we can't live like this forever. At least I can't. I need to learn to fend for myself. Don't try to look for me. I don't want you to get hurt. Don't worry about me though, Rob. I'll find you again one day. From your little sister, Sophie.
Reading that note made me realise something. You don't realise how much you have until it's all taken away from you. You can boast about being the coolest guy on the planet, owning all the latest technology, but at the end of the day, when the people close to you are taken away from you, no technology will ever make that sadness go away. Yeah, you may have fights and annoy the crap out of each other, but when push comes to shove, they're your family. They're the ones who really matter. They will always be there for you. If you don't have your family, then you really don't have anything at all. Well, it looks like the battery on my camera is about to die. And seeing as there's no electricity anymore, I'm going to have to go find a new camera. And Sophie, if you find this, I never stopped looking for you since the day you left.